Hello guys, welcome back to another Lumley trading video. In this one we are going to be doing some in-depth stock analysis, mainly technical analysis over on Roblox, ticker RBLX. So to get straight into it, what are we paying attention to? What are the key deviation levels going forward? So obviously we are up around 25% on the day. This is basically just off their earnings. So what are kind of key levels we can get and what are we expecting from this earnings release basically? So what we'll quickly dot down is the 47.50, the 46.50. Now these are both our second deviations on both the 6 month and the 1 year, as you can see. And we've now also plotted one support at $40.50, which is our first deviation on both the 6 month and the 1 year. Now we're going to put these first because if you're maybe more of a day trader, these levels are going to be more important, at least kind of for today and probably going into kind of the end of this week. So what we can see, obviously earnings was released pre-market, came in kind of straight through this level, we came back, we got that retest of a support, it held. When we see a deviation break and a retest of support, or that resistance that turned into a support, when we see that retest and that it can hold, you know, 9 times out of 10, more likely than not, you're going to break to that next deviation before you break back below this. So what we can see is obviously we did get quite close. We did get a nice bounce from around $41 to around 45, so you know, 10% bounce from there. So no matter what, so far could have been a pretty good trade, but really we do expect it to still push that bit further to at least $46 and say about 50 cents. Again, we are pulling back slightly right now. It looks like we'll probably come back to retest this VWAP again. It's just watching really down to that. If it can hold, then 46 is going to be all that more likely. If it fails, then we may be coming back for that retest of $40.50. But more likely than not, we'll bounce off this level and still try to push back to that 46.50. Now, going from here, what are going to be more key levels? So again, these are more day trading levels, probably just, well, basically until we hit. That could be today, could be tomorrow. But, you know, if we're looking at it more from a swing perspective, or they can still be day trading levels, it's just going to take probably a bit longer to get to these levels. Then we're paying attention to $52. If we break that, I'm paying attention to $55, $58, and $62 as key resistances. And onto the support side, we have statistical mean at 35 to around 33.50. Now, as this is statistical mean, this is essentially what we considered fair value on a stock. So if we're traders, really, I don't want to be buying near or kind of in this range, because obviously from a trading perspective, you want to be having an edge. And for me personally, there is no edge if you're buying something at something that is fair value. So from an investment standpoint, this could be quite a good point to be buying in anywhere from here on below. But from a trading perspective, this is always an area I try to avoid. Though if we break that and we come into lower supports, then this is where I may turn a bit more long bias on it, going in from about $29 down to $26 and $23. So again, these will be key supports. These are key resistances. Now you can use these levels in two ways. They don't just have to be, okay, I'm shorting in here, I'm going long through here, because again, maybe you're only a long bias trader, or maybe you're only a short bias trader. So really, the first time you come into these levels, you expect a pullback. Obviously, like we had today, we kind of just went straight through this level. That's news. You don't trade these levels through news. They're technicals. Again, fundamentals are always more important and always more strong than a technical indicator or anything technical. So fundamentals always come first. Once, you know, the release is open or happened, markets opened up, you give it about 15 minutes into the open once earnings has come out, then we can start going back to those technicals, because the fundamentals have, you know, kind of dried up a bit, and that's going more down to the price action. So markets open, that again, we got that retest, but again, probably wouldn't even be paying attention to that because it's still off the big news event. Now markets have opened. The first time we hit this 46.50, really I'm looking at that as a short bias opportunity. What that means is, if I'm not in a position, I'm looking to go short bias here. If I am holding a position, I'm locking in money coming into this level, maybe even going flat and trying to catch the reversal as well. Now, if we come back to retest it, then I'm looking for that break, come back to test it as a support, and if it can hold, then again, I'm going long bias. That's really how you use these levels, just like you would use as any support and resistance. Firstly, it's a resistance. If we break, then it turns into a support. And that's really how I look at these levels. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the breakdown on Roblox. If you did, why not drop a like and subscribe and check out this analysis video.